Welcome! Quick disclaimer. This video is not meant to be a complaint in any way and is not intended to downplay any involved parties. Enjoy! So today I'm changing up a bit. I am telling a personal story. I might throw one of these in once in a while, but I'll keep on uploading videos just like the ones I did before. So throwback to about a week before my RCM 9 piano exam. I had been going to a lot of my friends' houses and playing my exam pieces on their pianos, so I could get used to a lot of different pianos, and by the way, that is an amazing idea if you have a piano exam coming up. Most of the friends I visited had grand pianos, because I knew the exam would supply me with one, and even though I did visit some friends with upright pianos, those were more socialized than actually practice. Meanwhile, at home, I was practicing like 6 hours a day tops, because I didn't want to burn myself out before the exam, or really spend more than a quarter of my day practicing, because it was summer break and I had things to do. I also had a flight to LA like a few days after the exam, and on a side note, being Canadian, I was not used to the extremely hot temperatures there and I got absolutely fried, but I had a good time. Anyways, back to the exam. So on the day, I was really excited and confident because I could play all my pieces really well on multiple different pianos, and my technical and other stuff was also pretty good. I pulled up to a church, I think, and I waited a good 20 minutes before getting called in, and my confidence was still at an all-time high. So from the lobby, I walked into the main room of the church, and in this room I saw in the back a stage with a grand piano on it as well as an upright piano in the middle. I instinctively began walking toward the back of the room where the grand piano was, but I was stopped by my examiner who said that I would be playing on the upright piano today because the grand piano wasn't tuned. At this point, I'm really scared, confused, and my confidence level drops a lot. Apart from me bombing one of my technical tests, the exam was really pretty normal. One of the pieces that needed the middle pedal sounded quite weird because the middle pedal works very differently on an upright piano compared to a grand piano, but I played the rest of my pieces borderline perfectly. Dynamics were also slightly messed up because keys are a bit lighter on an upright piano compared to a grand piano, and I haven't properly played on an upright piano since like 2 years before. Even my ear testing went really smoothly compared to my previous exams. After salvaging that traumatic experience, I went home and I was reassured it was just a bit of unluckiness and I would be all fine. I went off to California and I was very caught up in the stuff there, and I even forgot to check my results regularly until one fateful night after I got back. You might have expected by now by this video for me to have gotten like a 60-something or maybe a 70-something or even downright failed. In reality, I got an 83. According to RCM, this is first-class honors, but really, I was devastated. I frantically refreshed the page, praying it was just a mistake and something went wrong. The number wasn't a mistake. However, something went wrong indeed. At that point, I didn't even know what to say. I was just sitting in front of my monitor and shocked. I had put so much work, effort, and preparation into this exam, yet I'd gotten a lower mark than my RCM 8 exam a year ago, which I didn't even take seriously. Fortunately, RCM does send you a PDF containing your full score breakdown, and I opened that immediately. I spent a good hour scanning that PDF for every clue of what could have given me this score. Long story short, almost every piece had some sort of criticism about dynamics, which already I told you is a problem due to the abrupt piano change, and one of my pieces had over 3 marks taken off for adding too little rubato, but that piece was really meant to be played nice and quickly. I am just still so surprised by the fact that the piano at that exam location wasn't even tuned and they had to bring in a backup instead of tuning the actual piano. Although I've gotten over this now, I still feel very bad for the people who might have experienced the same thing, paying hundreds upon hundreds of dollars for an exam, yet to receive almost careless treatment. At the end of the day, it's not only nighttime, but an exam is really just to see what you can do in that exact moment, something you might be unprepared for due to external factors. And an exam is not an overall skill level check to see what you're really like. How you prepare for the test and the things you learn along the way is sometimes more valuable.